What's up guys, Lethal Leslie here and welcome back to the road to glory. Now before we get started guys, if you could like and subscribe I'd appreciate it, and my Twitter is down in the description if you want to follow me on there. So the first thing we're going to talk about as always, and what I want to say before we do this is that from now on I want to do a lot more of a section on what's sold and what we're investing in and what we're thinking of investing in. So I want to make at least a 5-6 minute video at the start of investments and stuff like that, because I don't think I've been doing that enough in my opinion. So we've sold our Pepe Reinas for 1.5k. I think they've literally just insta sold some of them. We paid 1.3k, but I'm making an investment now to do with 83s and that, which I'll tell you about very soon, because I've got a list of things I want to go through at the start of the videos now, as in what we're investing in, what we're thinking of investing in, you know, what we're looking at, that kind of thing, because I've just been rushing through this part way too fast. So yeah, we got rid of our Reinas, 6 of them for like 200 coins profit each. I could have got rid of them at like 1.6 to 1.8 at one point, but I was waiting for something to drop with 83s and it never did. So he's gone guys. We had this guy in the club. He is from the Greek league and he fits into one of the SBCs a little bit. That's why I think he's up at that price. We did a bit of bronze pack method. That's what these players are at. So, you know, we sold a few for a K and that's all from the bronze pack method, guys. And obviously we still have a fair few things listing from the bronze pack method. Now, as for investments, as you can see, we've made a few more investments there with Lala, and we got Richarlison yesterday, who we actually might sell today, depending on his price. But we're going to go through and have a look at what these guys are going for as well. So Peter Cech right now looks like he may be at about 15k, something like that. That's not too bad. I'll take that if he's at 15k. That's not bad at all. So yeah, we're just going to continue to hang on to him because I want to hold on to these ones for maybe if you're investing on week 1 informs or early informs, you've got to be willing to hang on to him for a long time. I am definitely willing to hang on to him for a long time. Xhaka looks, ooh, maybe we're getting towards sell time for Xhaka. Is he over 20k? Let's go and check him out. Let's go. No, as you can see, he's still at around 17.5k. Obviously, there was just no cheap ones up when we were looking. So we're still going to hang on to him. But we've made some nice profit on Xhaka there already. But, you know, it's just, I keep hold of these players until you desperately need the coins. If at some point we desperately need the coins, we may have to let some of them go. But until then, I just want to build up my trade pile, so I've got a lot on there kind of thing. And we're managing to start to do that now, especially with informs and special cards. We picked up Lala's. He's really cheap. I was bin sniping him at 11.5. You can probably bin snipe him at minimum if you really want to, but I think at 11.5 is a good price. He's a French league fullback and he's a nice looking fullback as well, so I thought I'd pick a few of him up at minimum price. We're probably going to do that with a few informs over the next few weeks. Pick up a few minimum ones when we have a spare bit of coins that we can put into it. And then obviously we have Richarlison, so let's go and check what our Richarlison investment's doing. First of all, obviously, I'll show you what I paid for him. That'd probably be a good idea. Let me get rid of this sold stuff now. What we paid for Richarlison was 21k, so that's not bad. That was a bin snipe as well. He was going for 23 when we bought him. So let's check what he's going for now. None of that at 25, 27.5. Okay, so he's at 27.5k right now. 26,750. Okay, so he's not actually that much more than what we paid. He did actually jump last night up to around 28k. Probably was the best sell time then in that respect. Right now he's 26, so 27.50, because a lot of people are doing these methods this year. Like a lot of the big traders are sharing methods like this. About buying once to watch, by the way, this is the method. Buying once to watch before the game and then selling them, like, you know, maybe buying them 4 or 5 days earlier when they're low and then selling them right before the game. But it looks like it's actually affecting them negatively, something maybe to keep in mind, because last night Richarlison was actually higher rated. People probably still trying to get on this method, and now they're trying to sell just before the game today, and he's actually dropped. We got ours well cheap enough. I think, oh, I don't know whether to take the risk on him or not and just keep hold of him this week. I think he's pretty cheap anyway. Do you know what? I'm going to take the risk. I've only got one of him, so we're talking about 5k. I'm going to take the risk and keep hold of him. You never know, he might have a good game. We'll try and maybe get 2 or 3 more for next week, and then maybe sell for 20, 30k profit, depending on our coins. And yeah, so that is what we have investments in. But there's a few things I want to talk about as well. I don't want to leave it there. I want to go and start talking about investments I'm thinking of making. And one of them is obviously with Eden Hazard coming out, Player of the Month. We want to start looking at that. There's a few that a lot of people are making, you know, some Chelsea players, some Belgian players, that kind of stuff, obviously. Let me have a look if there's any Belgian special cards. So the Belgium special cards, you've got Witsel, you've got Meunier, you've got some Champions League cards, obviously. And the thing is with Hazard is I do not really rate the Hazard investments, and I'll tell you why, because it'll probably need Hazard. That'll be the big blow. The big blow will be either inform Hazard or just normal Hazard. Personally, I think it'll be normal Hazard, and Hazard goes for, let's have a look what Hazard actually goes for himself. He's currently a 400k player. So for me, I think it's going to need one Eden Hazard to do, and I think that's obviously going to nerf it. The rest of it's going to be able to be cheap. As for one to watch at the moment, I probably wouldn't be picking them up right now when I'm making this video because it's Saturday. But you want to always pick up ones to watch is after the game week or when something big drops. If something drops, then a lot of people are trying to offload investments so they can get involved and stuff like that. So anytime something drops or anytime after the game week or even after a game of a single player is a good time to actually go ahead and try and bin snipe that card for a lot cheaper. Like you might want to have a look at Richarlison after his game today. Again, this is going to be out later than Richarlison's game, but this is an example. He plays Leicester today. So if you were to look at him straight after the game, he's currently, what did we say? I think we said he's 26k at the moment. So if you looked at him straight after the game, he might be able to pick him up for probably around 21 or less, seeing as I got him for 21 on bin during like a time where he hadn't just finished the game. You might be able to get him for that price. So that's probably the time to try and bin snipe Richarlison's, get in for next week then, before his game against Leicester. That's probably a decent way of doing it, guys. Now, the investment I have been making, I'm just going to show you the club for a second. Inside the club is I've started to pick up 83s, and I want to pick up 82s, probably 84s as well, and maybe even some 85s, depending on the price of the 85s. But you can see right now, this is one I picked up a while back, 1.3k. Same goes with Adruiz, 1.4. But we picked up Mandanda for 950. We picked up Balotelli for 1k. Kagwa for 950. Kondogbia for 35k. And we're just going to continue to try and pick these up at minimum over the next 2 days. I think it's a no-brainer to be picking up 83s, 82s, and 84s at as minimum as you possibly can. Spend time bin sniping each one. Get them cheap. And the reason I say that is because there's going to be a time when they're required. They're going to be required, and it's probably sooner than later now. There hasn't been a single thing that's really made the market go crazy over high-rated players yet, and I do think it's coming. So that's one thing, investment I have been making. I've definitely been going for those 83s, and I'm going to be continuing on the 82s, 84s, and maybe 85s, like I said, guys. And the last thing I want to talk about, as in trading this week, today even, not this week, is the team of the week. And the players I've been looking at, guys. There's one that really stands out to me this week, the one I really like, and it is Slabhead himself. It is Maguire, guys. That is not how you look at him. How do you look at him? It is L1. So there we go. Let's have a look at him at the moment. I think last night when I checked him, he was 16k. Don't know what he's going for now. Not showing me any for 16k. Bid for 17k for one there. That's a shame. If any promos come and you can get this guy for 15k or under, I'd say invest, guys. He's English. He's Premier League. He's 84 rated. He's in form. What more can you ask for? I would definitely like to pick up 2 or 3 Maguires. At 15k, though, is the mark when I'm looking to get him. Obviously, he's slow, so hopefully he'll drop at some point to around that 15k mark. Maybe we'll get some promo packs, or maybe we'll get something that makes people want to rinse their club out or something, and we'll pick up 3 Maguires, keep them on the transfer list, and we'll be happy with that. So that is the investment side of it. I do want to do it a little bit more like this, talking about investments and stuff that we're trying to make, ideas that's going on in our heads and what we're thinking about, and not just go straight past after showing you what's sold. I do want this to be a Road to Glory when I'm giving loads of information on trading, especially, really. So, now for the rest of the Road to Glory today, we do have a few packs open, so we will be doing a bit of that. We're going to be doing the marquee matchups today, guys. Again, a marquee matchup's definitely worth doing, but the packs really, really suck, but that's the way it goes. Still worth doing, so we get a small silver pack for that one, first one, last CO. Next one, we get ourselves a small mixed players pack. Again, a really just poo pack, just nothing really exciting at all. Then we get ourselves a Jumbo Premium Gold pack, and that one is a little bit better. That's not a bad pack, to be honest. And then for the Paris Olympiacos one, Olympiacos Lyon, we get ourselves a Jumbo Gold pack. So not bad for items in the last two, and for finishing them all, we get ourselves a 25k pack, which is actually not bad at all either. Happy with that. So let's go ahead and open these packs. Small Prime Silver Players Pack. So we get 3 rares in this one. Probably worth skipping, but we'll have a look. And we get ourselves... Ooh, not a bad centre-back. That's not bad at all. We get ourselves a Leon player in there as well. Silvers, I do like to hang on to. They do fly up in prices with certain SBCs. And we know that all the League SBCs will be coming for player picks. We may need them at one point for the RTG. Just to do some SBCs is what I was trying to say. Anyway, let's have a look what we get in the second one. We get ourselves an inform, a board out. Ooh, Bernardo Silva. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. I really wanted to try Bernardo Silva out, actually. I might actually put him on the bench for the last few Weekend League games I got. I've got 5 Weekend League games left, so I may put him on the bench. Was that just a 1 rare pack? Oh no, there are more rares. It was 3 rare packs. We get ourselves a Catalyst in there as well, which is pretty sweet. Not a bad kit for us at all, to be honest. We'll quick sell the contracts, and we'll be keeping the rest. That's not a bad amount of stuff to stick in your club from a pack. With only 3 rares, and we get ourselves Bernardo Silva. Very nice. Next up, we're going to do the small mixed players pack, because that's rubbish. And they're always at the end for some reason. So you end up opening your good packs, and then you come to the end, and you have small mixed players packs. We got ourselves a left mid. It's going to be Choupo-Moting from Stoke to Paris Saint-Germain. Give this man a clap, or give his agent a clap. He did himself a blinder there. And nothing else in there, nothing exciting. Put them all in the club. Up next, we're going to do the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, and then we have a Premium Gold Players Pack. So 2 actual respectable packs to finish on. Can we get anything decent out of them? A board would be nice. We don't get a board. We get ourselves a Benedetto. It doesn't look like a great player to be packing in my 15k pack, but we'll take it. What else is in here with him? Nothing, that's what. Few fitness, squad fitness there as well, which I do like. The rest of this. Ooh, a pack at the end. 1 gold pack. So we get ourselves another pack. And we'll quick sell the rest of that. Not bad at all. Alright, up next we have a gold pack now, obviously. It's going to be a CDM. It's going to be Zufi. Not a great one. We got a rare player, I guess. But I'd probably prefer the squad fitness to him. If I'm perfectly honest. We get a lot of players now, which is really cool, actually. I like getting a lot of players in these. Good stocker for the club. That for a free pack, definitely. We'll take that all day. And we'll quick sell the rest of that, and we'll keep those players. Awesome. And then we have the 1 pack that, you know, we have a slight hope of getting something maybe half decent in. It's not going to be something half decent. Is it going to be a board out for us, though? It is going to be a board out. We'll take that. It's going to be, I don't know. Oh, Kovacic from Chelsea. Not bad at all. Let's see what he's going for. See if he's worth anything. He's currently going for... No, he's not a 10k player, is he? Oh, that's even better, guys. I did not expect him to be a 10k player. That's very naughty. He'll go on the transfer list for sure. And I think we're just going to keep hold of the rest of that. So that is that done for the packs. Not bad, really. You know, Bernardo Silva and Kovacic, I'll take that. Okay, and to finish up on... Because we're not going to do no gameplay in this epi. We're going to be doing... I'm just going to be showing you the champs and rivals. First, I'll show you the division rivals. I haven't even checked it today, so I don't know where I currently stand, how close I am to the threshold. We are currently well above the curve. We're about 2k above the curve right now, which is real nice in rank 1. Gives us a chance to relax and not worry about it too much. And as for FUT champs, we are currently sitting with 5 games left to go. Let's have a little look at the leaderboard. And we have 15 wins. So we're 2 wins off gold 2, which is probably the target. Well, not probably, which is definitely the target. I'm not too bothered if we don't get it, to be honest. I'm quite happy with gold 1. There's not much between gold 1 and gold 2, as everyone knows. So they're both really solid rewards. It's kind of like pressure free. If we get to gold 2, then fair enough. And so yeah, we've done well. We played 25 matches on Friday. I think it was 5 matches too much. I really fatigued after 20. I felt good up until 20, and then I fatigued. But I want to try and work myself to be able to play 25. 27 is what I actually wanted to play, because I don't want to be playing FUT champs my whole weekend, you know. I have other things I'd rather do, you know, like watch football, spend some time with the family from time to time, and, you know, just relax on FIFA, maybe play a few games without having to be too much pressure. So I had a whole day of FUT champs yesterday, and I'm not going to lie, I absolutely loved it. It was fun. I got up early, I got my Road to Glory done, and then I started doing FUT champs, and I just sweated it for the whole day, really. And I think that's probably the way I'll be doing it, is I'll sweat it on one day, and then I'll do the rest. So there's not going to be any gameplay in this one, but tomorrow's video, Sunday's video, will have some gameplay. It'll probably have my last champs game kind of thing, and then we'll just go from there, and that'll be us done with Foot Champs, and I'll show you where I finished and all that kind of stuff. Maybe talk about a few investments depending on the price on Richarlison. Tomorrow kind of thing, whether he's gone down in price. I will be recording it later on today though, so bear that in mind if you are watching it. It is actually a Saturday recording, guys. So anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this one. If you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching as always, and take it easy.